Here's number 33 from the Chapter 10 test. In my other video, there was an error in this one, so I wanted to correct it. The concept is when you have a secant line, which is what line PC would be, or a secant segment, that it contains a part outside that I've got highlighted as X. Better. Okay. And a whole length, which would be 25.6. Our other segment over here, segment PB, is called a tangent segment because it's part of a tangent line, a line that intersects a circle in only one point. All it has is a part outside. So when we try to use our rule, part outside times whole equals part outside times whole, for angles whose vertex is outside the circle, we have to use the 8 twice. It's both the part outside and the whole. So our equation is part outside x times whole length 25.6 equals part outside 8 times whole length 8. So that's 25.6 x equals 64, and x will be 64 divided by 25.6, and that number is 2.5, and that was choice A on the test, I believe. On problem number 30, this was simply filling into the formula. The circumference of a circle is 2 pi times the radius. They gave you a radius of 2, so just plug that in. 2 pi times 2 is 4 pi. And as you look down the list, 4 pi is on your list of answers, so that's the right one. On problem number 31, it's the thing with arc length. The picture for arc length for any arc AB is shown here. When you have a circle and you have the measure of an arc, here is x degrees, and of course that would mean the central angle is x degrees, in a circle of radius r. Then the length of that arc is the degrees in the arc, x over 360, multiplied by the circumference of the circle. So in this case, they told us the arc length was 5, so I filled in under arc length, I put a 5. They told us that the measure of the arc was 120, so I've filled in this guy here at 120. And all that's left then is the circumference of the circle. So 120 over 360 reduces to 1/3, and now if you multiply both sides by 3, you'll get the circumference at 15. Problem number 32 tells us that the circumference of some circle is 12 pi, and we want to find the diameter. Well, another formula for circumference is the circumference is the diameter times pi. So the diameter times pi has to equal 12 pi, because they're both expressions for the circumference of this circle. Divide both sides by pi, and your diameter is 12. That should finish up all the questions on this test. Good luck on the retest.